Anyway, so today we are continuing with advanced strategies for follow-up, and it is the purchase a prepaid cell phone. Why would you want to do that? Let's find out. Do tell us. Tell us. Probably early 2000s, 2008.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can still get burners, man. There's always going to be burners available. Probably sell a lot less now that the border's getting tightened up, but you know. All right, let's roll.
For that hard to get to client that you've been calling for the last 6 or 7 months and will not return your phone call, try this. Go to the local phone store, AT&T, Sprint, whoever you get your phone service from, and purchase a prepaid cell phone, okay? Prepaid cell phone, I think it costs you $7, $8, $9, and I want you to send it to the client, mail it to the client with a note telling them when you will be calling them on this phone on a specific day at a specific time, because you have some very, very important information to share with them. Tell me how this works for you.
I want to hear his story on that. Like, did he do it?
I'm sure he has done it, yeah. If we don't hear back from you, we're going to ship the product.
Hey, I once had a client, probably like you have. He wouldn't get back with me. And I'd called him 15 times. He was in Memphis. I've told this story before. Maybe you've heard it. He wouldn't get back with me. And what I did to finally get him to call me back was I left a message saying, if I don't hear back from you, I'm going to go ahead and ship the product out. Literally 4 seconds later or less, I got a phone call.
No, Grant, don't do that.
Okay, what I did in this call was this, and you have to be in the right situation to do this. You will have to be far enough into the sales process with product, the pick, the selection, to know what to send them. But you're going to do this. If I don't hear back from you, I'm just going to go ahead and ship the product out, all right? You'll get a call back, trust me. Now, this is a very aggressive, very, very aggressive call. You better be ready for it when it comes back to you. Hey, try ordering a big chocolate foot for your client, okay? You can't get in. You can't get a foot in the door. That's what you're trying to do. Man, if I could just get in front of this guy, send him $2.50, send him a freaking giant chocolate foot. And then with a note, I need to get a foot back in the door. If I can get a foot in the door, John, I know I can earn your business. Until then, enjoy the chocolate.
Enjoy that chocolate foot, baby. Bam!
You know, a lot of these videos, he's talking to the T-Mobile guy, huh? John Legere.
Yeah,
He mentions him a bunch.
he does.
Yeah.
They were going at it for a while.
But I saw something with them too. Like aren't they back doing some business together?
Yeah, they patched things up about, I think, maybe 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah, because I was like, whoa, yeah.
Yeah, they were tangled in lawsuits and all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah.
Oh,
Defamation of character.
Ben said just concrete.
Oh. All right. Well, find that. Yeah. That's he's a tricky little bastard, man. You gotta try to keep up with all that creativity he's got going. You know, he doesn't give up. He never quits, right? And that's the key to making anything happen. You can't give up, can't quit. Just keep coming up with new and creative ways to get recognized. So we're pouring concrete today in Union City. And I think talked to Vince yesterday. He's pretty much wrapped up over at St. Louis. He is going to be dropping off a skid steer for Victor for Monday. Arroyo, we're starting to stack that thing back together to make it successful. Los Altos starts on the 5th, and Davis is humming along. Hopefully we get some good news from the paper boy today.
Yeah.
On Anita. And what else we got?
I think you should probably call Steve Savage about Parkside.
Oh man.
You know, because he was at lunch, he was like, "Well, it was weird. You guys bid the concrete," and then so he knows like what. It's like,
yeah, give us a shot, right?
Well, yeah, and he was thinking of us as a grading contractor in that meeting, so you'd think that he would want to give us a shot at that.
All right, I'll call him and talk to him.
What else?
Well, it's just not gonna hurt you to get a price from us, right?
Yeah, we're Kevin. We started building jobs out in Spectrum, the Trimble product. It's like a construction management thing. Did you get an invite from Spectrum?
Spectrum. Spectrum.
Did you get an email from
Project site I looked at yesterday? I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it. That it's pretty cool. I think that would be helpful for sure.
See if you can go. So I'll call you after this meeting and we'll talk about it. I want to see what access you have. We're kind of beta testing, as Ben would say.
Yeah, the beta test.
Beta testing.
I could move around the module and get into the different things where to add photos and to do dailies and stuff. So I mean, I didn't load anything or attempt to load anything. I saw that Walmart was in there.
Okay, we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
But I did.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Mike, how you doing down there?
Doing all right. I got a couple follow-ups I got to follow up with, and I guess try to find some time to implement some of these tricks, sending sweets or the lotto tickets or just letters in general.
Allison is putting in the mail today those postcards for you.
Okay, cool.
So that should show up to your place early next week.
Awesome.
All right. Anybody you need help with?
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
I want to contact Lee again. I just don't know how to approach that. I've been kind of trying to think because he would be a great account to have.
Yeah, he's a tough one.
He is.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, guys. It is Friday, and we've got a whole day to get shit done, and then a weekend too. So let's keep on cranking. Yeah.
So I got a quick story. Wednesday night I met with 3 guys. I'm trying to put together another crew so I can move the crew I have in Union City out to Lodi. So I met them at the Habit, and I was talking to them and telling them a little bit about Trident, and I was explaining, my values and how I want the work done and kind of like what I expect. And then I went around the table and I asked each one of the guys why they were here. And then I asked them what their goals were, and what they wanted out of this meeting and an opportunity, to work with me. And we were kind of talking about the work and what my goals and aspirations for Trident in itself were long range. And when we finished up, I got up to walk out, and there was a gentleman in the booth behind me with his wife. And he stopped me and said, he goes, that is what a company should be. He's like, I liked so much. He goes, I'm sorry, but I overheard what you guys were saying. And, he's like, what do you do? And I said, well, I have a demolition company. And he said, we have some work that that we might do. And he's like, can you give me your card? Because I definitely would like to do some business with you. And he goes,
Nice.
I loved everything that I heard you saying about what you're looking for and how you engage with your team. He's like, I've never really heard a group of employees. And I said, well, those aren't my employees. I just met those guys. And he's like, really? So, and he owns a, oh my God, routing company, like an internet routing company. So,
Interesting.
yeah. So anyways, just a little, and what I was conveying is all the stuff that like I've heard and gained from the videos with the Cardone videos.
That's awesome.
Nice. See, got to go out in the world and make new friends.
Yeah.
Good job, Kev. I love it, man. You're like the poster child of success for this organization. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys. I love
All
you.
right.
Kevin, love you.
Okay.
All right, Kev. Are we going to see you today? Or are you out and about?
Well, I'm out and about right now. Well, you guys can call me afterwards.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye.
I see you.
Bye, guys.